What up gamers, Fencer here, and welcome back to my reactions to the collected miscellany videos of Genshin Impact. So last time we watched it Keqing, Child, and Zhongli, and now in this video we're going to go and watch, Freminet, Lynette, and Lyney, which, I thought about it in the end of the previous video, but I guess every three characters are going to be like maybe in the same story or in the same theme or whatnot because they all look like magicians. Well, I don't know about this one. I can't really see that well, but they all have like these pets over here. And yeah, let's go and see what they're all about. Like even their names are very similar. So yeah, I do wonder if they are very much in the same story, I guess. So first up here is Freminet's comforts in Automata or Automata.
Though Freminet lacks confidence, he's
Oh,
actually more
Freminet,
adept at completing missions
not
than he gives
Freminet.
himself credit
He's got a
for.
helmet?
As
What is that
long as
helmet?
Pear is by his side, Freminet will wield his sword to protect his home.
Oh,
No
he's got
matter
a
how
big
powerful
sword.
the enemies may
I like
be.
big swords. I like
Even
claymores.
before gaining his vision, to Freminet, diving had become a part of his everyday life. When Freminet is in the party, he will reduce the consumption rate of party members' aquatic stamina, making it easier to explore underwater.
Yeah, I can't wait to swim, but I feel like I'm far from that.
Combo up to 4 strikes, dealing physical
Oh, that
damage.
blur.
His charged attack consumes stamina over time to perform continuous swirling attacks,
Okay.
finishing with an especially powerful slash. Using his elemental skill,
Yeah, that's a
Freminet
freaking
performs an
big
upward
sword, dude.
thrust that deals cryo
I like
damage
it.
and enters
He's
the air
cryo.
timer for a period.
Oh,
While
snap.
Air timer is active, Freminet's normal attacks will cause the timer to increase the pressure level and release waves of frost that deal cryo damage.
Oh. I like the
Damage from
penguin.
These waves will be considered elemental skill damage. In addition, while under the pair timer, Freminet's elemental skill will turn into shattering pressure.
Oh.
Shattering pressure will execute different attacks based on pair timer's pressure level, and then cancel the timer.
I see.
At level 0, shattering pressure will unleash a vertical cut that deals cryo damage. From levels 1 to 3, shattering pressure will unleash a vertical cut alongside pair to deal cryo and physical damage. The damage dealt will scale based on pressure level.
Okay.
At level 4, Freminet will borrow the power of a fully pressurized pair to deal physical damage. At this time,
Dang.
Freminet's normal attacks will also be replaced by shattering pressure. At specific intervals, after performing the upward thrust, a Spirit Breath Thorn upward thrust will also be created, dealing Numa-aligned cryo damage.
Commencing cleanup!
With his
Oh man, that helmet.
burst, Freminet unleashes a wave of cold that deals AoE cryo damage, resets the cooldown of his elemental skill.
Okay, just
forces him
AoE
to enter
cryo.
Subnautical hunter mode for a period of time. In this mode,
The hunter mode.
Freminet's interruption resistance will increase. His elemental skill cooldown is decreased,
Oh.
and the damage of its normal attack frost waves is increased.
Okay, so he's going berserk mode here. He's going crazy.
In addition, while pair timer is also active, Freminet's normal attacks will give pair one
I like the
additional
helmet, man.
pressure stack. These effects will be cancelled when Freminet leaves the field. After unlocking the talent Saturation Deep Dive, if pair timer has less than 4 levels of pressure, when pressurized flow shattering pressure is used, the cooldown of pressurized flow will be decreased. Freminet's efficiency at completing missions has gradually increased ever since he incorporated his knowledge of machinery into combat. After unlocking the talent Parallel Condensers and triggering Shatter on an opponent, the damage of pressurized flow shattering pressure will be increased for a period of time.
Okay.
To Freminet, fighting in battle is not so different from operating Clockwork Mecha. In both cases,
Clockwork Mecha.
knowledge of general principles and communication of orders are crucial.
Is
to
this like a
resolving
water,
different
like,
problems. In battle,
sci-fi city?
Freminet can easily adapt his combat style to
Like,
the
yeah,
needs of
I don't know all the
situation.
regions yet.
Pair by his side, Freminet can use his elemental skill to
But dude,
unleash
Freminet
shattering
looks really
pressure on
cool.
his opponents, dealing damage based on the pressure level of the pair timer. When energy is full, Freminet can enter subnautical hunter mode, reducing the cooldown of his
I especially
elemental
like that
skill
subnautical
and
hunter
increasing
mode.
the pressure accumulation rate of the pair timer. This will boost his damage output,
Like, not
allowing him
only
to
does he
finish his
go
mission in
crazy
a
with his
critical manner.
cooldowns and his attacks or whatever, but he also wears a
As
helmet,
long as you can still
which
think for
looks
yourself.
cool. All right, so yeah, that was Freminet. Dude, I think I like him a lot. Like I said, I do have a bias towards great swords or claymores or two-handed swords, anything like that. And this dude's got a really big one. But I guess you can change it along the way since you have the whole weapon equip system. But dude, like, yeah, I really like his abilities, and yeah, he's cryo too, which is one of my favorite elements that I've seen so far. So yeah, I think Freminet, I do like a lot. So next one is Lynette, which I guess this is the real magician stuff. I thought Freminet was gonna be a magician, but he's not. But yeah, I think the next two might be because their names are very similar, and we saw like those magician's hats, which yeah, I'm looking forward to. I actually base this VTuber I guess outfit on those like circus performers. So yeah, let's get to it, man.
Is it time for a magic show?
Although an
A Nemo.
exceptionally keen
Oh boy,
perception
here we
isn't
go.
on the list of required skills for a magic assistant, it is what makes Lynette stand out from the crowd.
Oh, she's about to
With
be
the
a
help of
cool
her anima
character.
vision, she stealthily navigates
Just
different
imagine like the idle
locations,
animations.
gathering intelligence
Wait, what
and
what was
solving
that?
problems from the shadows. I
She
heard
went
that
like she
cats
went like
often
into a
give people
shadow
the
mode or
impression of being afraid of
something.
water. If that's the case, they should make full use of resources and complete any underwater tasks swiftly and safely. When Lynette is in the party, the locations of nearby revival orbs will be shown on the minimap. Underwater
Revival
stamina and
orbs.
HP gained from touching the orbs will also be
Oh,
increased.
okay. So healing
Lynette's
stuff
normal attack can combo up to
underwater.
4 strikes, dealing physical damage to enemies.
It's got a sword.
Using her charged attack, Lynette consumes a certain amount of stamina and performs 2 swift slashes to her front, dealing physical damage. By tapping on her elemental skill, Lynette will swiftly
Ooh.
use an Enigma Thrust, dealing animo damage. Holding the skill allows her to enter a high-speed pilfering shadow state and apply
What?
shadow sign to a nearby opponent.
Oh, wait, hold
Lynette
on.
can control her movement direction during this state, and can end it prematurely by using the skill again.
I think Kaching might have some
When this
competition for
high-speed
me
state ends, Lynette will unleash her Enigma Thrust,
because that looks
dealing
really
animo
cool.
damage. If there is an opponent with
I
shadow
don't know.
sign applied
I
to
need to
them
see more of her
nearby,
moves.
Lynette will flash to them before using Enigma Thrust. A maximum of 1 opponent can have shadow sign at
Like
any
that
one
shadow
time.
mode looks so cool.
When this opponent gets too far from Lynette, the shadow sign will be cancelled.
Okay.
In addition, when the Enigma Thrust hits an opponent, it will restore Lynette's HP based on her max HP.
Okay.
And for some time afterward, she
She
will
can
lose
heal.
a certain amount of HP per second.
Wait, what? She'll lose HP? Why?
At
I guess it's a
specific
temporary
intervals,
health, maybe.
Lynette will unleash a surging blade when she uses Enigma Thrust, dealing Usia-aligned animo damage.
Be amazed!
When Lynette casts her elemental burst, she raises her mantle high, dealing AoE animo damage, using skillful sleight of hand to make a giant Bogglecat box appear. The Bogglecat box taunts nearby opponents,
Okay.
attracting their attacks, and deals animo damage to nearby opponents at intervals. When the Bogglecat box comes into contact with Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro, it will gain the corresponding element, and additionally fire
Dang,
vivid
dude.
shots
Animo
that will
is
deal damage from that element
so
at
cool.
intervals. Elemental
Just
absorption of
interacting with
this
those
kind
other
will only
elements.
occur once
I like that a
during
lot.
this ability's duration. After unlocking the talent Props Positively Prepped, after the Bogglecat box summoned by Lynette's elemental burst performs elemental absorption, damage dealt by her elemental burst will increase. This effect will persist until the Bogglecat box's duration ends. On the stage, Lynette is Lyney's magic
Is that it?
assistant.
No, I think
When
there might
she's
be more.
anywhere else, she
Is that
uses
the
her
other
clever
character that we're
tricks
about to
help other
watch?
companions as well. After unlocking the talent Sophisticated Synergy, within a certain period after Lynette uses her elemental burst, her party members' attack will be increased based on the number of different
Yeah, she'll be really
elemental
cool with
types
some
in
of the
party.
other party
The
members.
more elemental types there are, the greater the increase.
Dang.
Ever observant and supremely stealthy, Lynette is quick to adapt to the needs of the mission and the strengths of her teammates. In battle, Lynette uses her elemental skill to swiftly traverse the field, catching her opponents off guard with her Enigma thrust. When energy is full, Lynette summons a Bogglecat box with a flick of her cloak. This creates ideal conditions for her teammates to work their magic with elemental reactions, leaving her enemies scratching their heads and wondering, how did she do that?
Yeah, how did she do that? I mean, I'm still new to the game, so I don't understand everything, but yeah, I think that was it for yeah, the showcase of her movesets. Dang, dude, freaking once again, I think Animo it might just take over like the top spots. But we'll see if I think she's better than Keqing, because I think yeah, she might be up there. All right, the last one here is Lyney Truth Under the Spotlight. Here we go.
We'll be a traveling magic troupe.
Magic is not simply a stage performance for Lyney, for the tricks of the trade have become a part of his everyday life. If you were to liken the battlefield to a stage, Lyney's bow and arrows would be his props, while the talented magician himself
Oh, he
creates
throws
surprise
cards too?
surprises
Wait,
for
what was
anyone
that?
watching the show.
Is that part of his normal
Those who are
attack where he
keen
turns into a
observers
card
are
for a
more
bit?
familiar with their own blind spots.
Like, can he dodge with that?
When Lyney is in the party, the location of items unique to Fontaine will appear on your minimap, making it easier to gather resources. Lyney's normal attack can combo up to 4 consecutive
Oh,
shots,
dude, that's
dealing
so
physical
cool looking.
damage.
Oh no, I
With a
think
charged attack, Lyney
I
executes
need to
a
see
more
more.
precise aimed shot that deals increased damage.
Dude, Lyney
The
and
shot has different effects depending
Lynette,
on how long the charging lasts. At
they're
charge
really
level
cool
1,
magician
Lyney
characters.
fires off a pyro-infused arrow that deals pyro damage.
Okay, fire arrow.
At charge level 2, Lyney fires off a prop arrow that deals pyro damage.
A prop arrow.
After hitting, a Grinmalkin hat will be summoned. Grinmalkin hats can taunt nearby opponents, causing them to attack.
Oh, that's
them.
interesting.
Each opponent can only be taunted periodically. When a Grinmalkin hat is destroyed, or its duration expires,
It explodes?
will fire off a pyrotechnic strike
Oh.
at a nearby opponent, dealing pyro damage. Only one Grinmalkin hat can exist at once. It inherits HP in proportion to Lyney's maximum HP.
Oh.
In addition, if Lyney's HP is higher than a certain threshold when he fires a prop arrow, Lyney will consume a portion of his own HP to obtain 1 prop surplus stack.
Oh.
The number of stacks is limited, and all stacks will be removed once Lyney
The
stays
normal
out of
attack
combat
looks
for
cool.
too long.
With the card.
Lyney's HP cannot fall below a certain threshold in this way. After unlocking the talent Perilous Performance, if Lyney consumes HP by firing off a prop arrow, the Grinmalkin hat will restore a certain amount of elemental energy after it strikes an enemy, and will gain increased damage based on its attack.
Yeah, I want to be very careful if I use that.
Periodically call down spirit breath thorns upon
Gotta
the
make sure I
opponents they hit,
watch out
dealing
for my health.
pyro damage. Using his elemental skill, Lyney does a flourish with his hat, unleashing a firework surprise when a Grinmalkin hat created by Lyney is on the field. The fireworks will cause it to explode violently, dealing AoE pyro damage equivalent to a pyrotechnic strike. Damage dealt by the Grinmalkin hat in this way is considered charged attack damage.
Oh wow.
When Lyney uses his elemental skill, all prop surplus stacks will be cleared, dealing AoE pyro damage to opponents in front of him. Damage will be increased based on the number of stacks,
And he just keeps on going with that.
and Lyney's HP will be regenerated based on his max.
Oh, he can regenerate HP too. Okay, that's good.
Let's get this show on the road.
Using his elemental burst, Lyney unleashes his magic, turning into a
Oh, what?
fast-moving Grinmalkin cat.
Wait, this is unique.
This is not to be confused with the Grinmalkin hat. They're two different props. When the Grinmalkin cat gets close to opponents, it will call down flames upon them, dealing up to 1 instance of pyro damage to each opponent. When
Dang.
the duration ends, Lyney will dismiss the Grinmalkin cat and ignite magnificent fireworks that deal AoE pyro damage, summon a Grinmalkin hat, and gain 1 prop surplus stack. Lyney can also deactivate Grinmalkin cat prematurely. A magnificent performance always leaves the audience yearning for an encore. If the applause is rapturous enough, the magician might even improvise a few new tricks on the spot. After unlocking the talent Conclusive Ovation, Lyney deals increased damage to opponents affected by pyro. In
Okay.
addition, each pyro party member other than Lyney will increase this damage bonus. The damage
Oh.
increase that can be gained in this way has a maximum limit.
So you can improve the other pyro units in
Only
your
an
party.
actor who has mastered their skills and who can instantly adapt is worthy of being a maestro of magic, and Lyney is fully deserving of the title. In battle, prop arrows are Lyney's primary source of damage. By continually firing prop arrows, not only can Lyney summon Grinmalkin hats and fire off pyrotechnic strikes, he can also gain prop surplus.
That's a cool
stacks.
attack.
By using his elemental skill to clear stacks at the right time, Lyney can deal even more damage to enemies. When energy is full, Lyney can transform into a Grinmalkin cat, moving agilely about the battlefield, getting close to enemies, and delivering a magnificent final performance under a shower of pyrotechnic magic. No one
Yeah,
wishes to
that.
be tricked.
Yeah, his character is cool. I like how very much of a magician that he is. Like he really plays into it, man. I feel like more than what's her name than Lynette. But yeah, I would say I do like him a lot too. I do wonder. I don't know. I'm thinking about it on where to place him on the list. But I guess you know what. Let's go to it now to see how I feel about placing him because I do like him a lot. But I guess we'll see. Alright, time to figure out where to put these guys in my collected miscellany ranking list. Once again, it's all opinion based, based on what I saw in these videos here, and it's nothing like, too serious or factual on like who's better or not. It's just, based on, if I like them a lot or not. But yeah, now we're going to be adding Freminet, Lynette, and Lyney. Now, yeah, I guess we'll begin with Freminet here because I do like him a lot. I like his his giant sword. I do like his subnautical I forgot what it's called. His berserker mode pretty much. And yeah, I do like it. And also that he's cryo too, which is one of my more I guess favorite elements so far as a new player. And now as for where I place him, oh man, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. I mean, compared to like with Diluc over here, who was another Claymore user, I think I like Diluc more. I think once again that flurry of attacks that Diluc can do, um, I do like that a lot. But I don't know who else do we got over here. Oh man, I thought I would like him a lot more, but I feel like he's going down the list over here. Um, you know what? I feel like I'll put him in 8th place here. I think that's where he's going to be going to. If I can select that. So yeah, Freminet, I think he's cool. Definitely up there. Um, but yeah, there's definitely some better ones that I rather have over here. Now, as for some of the other ones, who else do we got here? We got Lynette. All right, yeah, I thought about it, man. Ooh, because yeah, at first, she looks really cool in her shadow mode, and yeah, her being a magician and all that stuff. Along with Lyney, like, I do like that. Um, I guess that style a lot. Um, but I would say, I don't know. I think she didn't really sold it on me too much. I think Kaching is a lot better. I thought she might rival Kaching, but now that I'm thinking about it more, um, yeah, I think she might be at least lower than Kaching here. But where do I place her though? Um, Yeah, you know what? Maybe I think it's also just probably in eighth place here, but I think I like Lynette more than Freminet. Yeah, I think so. And now for Lyney, I mean, he's also pretty cool too. I do like him a lot. I think they're also just all around like here. But I think out of everyone, I think Lyney I like the most. He's the most like magician person out there, which I like. Okay, so yeah, those two are there. And once again, Klee is at the very bottom. She never recovered or, advanced um, against everyone else here. I feel like one day, maybe once I get most of the characters here, I'm just going to watch Klee again to see if I like her more than the others, just to get like a refresher in my mind. Because, yeah, man, like, the Luke and Venti have been holding up ever since the first video, but freaking Klee is near the bottom still, or at the very bottom still. Alright guys, so there you have it. That was Freminet, Lynette, and Lyney, and now we're going to alternate to the older characters, in which the next one here looks to be, yep, here we go, Albedo, Ganyu, and Zhao. So yeah, let's see what these characters are like in the next one. So that'll be it for now, guys. That's game.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good